song Jesus Saves is one of my personal favorites on the EP. And it's been a favorite of mine for a long time that I've had the privilege, and our team has had the privilege of cutting for this EP in kind of a different, reimagine it a different way. And it was written by my good friend David Moffett here and Travis Cottrell. And it's been sung at my church for a long time. Our choir and our orchestra, it's with a big choir. And I've teared up in this song over and over and over again and seen God move and work throughout it. So I'm so excited for you to tell us the story behind Jesus Saves.
Well, I was actually, we were working on a Christmas project at the time with Travis and Sue Smith. And I was also working on things for church and for our Christmas thing. And the song just kind of came out of nowhere and I wrote it so fast, just one night, and I was thinking about the gospel story from Christmas to the cross to the empty tomb, and I was picturing the manger scene and that here's the heart of heaven. Listen, that's the heart of heaven beating right there. And what is it beating? That Jesus saves. And I mean, it just kind of poured out. It was really fast. One of the fastest songs I've probably written. And I wrote it completely like a hymn. And I kind of knew, like, we were in the middle of this project. It wasn't supposed to be part of the project. We were doing it for Brentwood. And I said, I got this. I played it for Travis. And he said, well, I like it, but I think let's make a bridge. So we kind of went from there. One of the verses changed, and it was really a fast write.
Okay, let me ask you this. So you've seen this song now. It's had life with Travis and that kind of imagination. It's had life in choral, been incredible there. Southern Gospel, I think the Booth Brothers have done an incredible Southern Gospel trio, incredible, like one of these big renditions of it.
Yeah.
So what has been like what have you seen God do through the song? Let's start there.
Wow, people are so good to send different churches singing it. I think always the most amazing thing about writing worship songs is it's great to hear a recording, but when you get to actually see a large group of people singing something you've written somewhere in a church you've never been to or will ever probably get to go to, and you see, wow, this thing I wrote on 11 o'clock at night one night, they're singing it 10 years later in a church across the country or around the world. That's always pretty amazing. And someone just sent me a recent recording of a church that did it this past Christmas where they signed it, and a lot of the people that were leading it were deaf and blind. It was a pretty amazing thing to watch. That's
incredible. It's the story of the gospel, like from the manger to the resurrection and everything. It's an incredible moving story. And man, I've seen also how God has used that song to change people and bring people to see His glory and His beauty more fully. And I want to thank you for letting us reimagine a little bit. I think we changed the time signature on it, or just imagine a little bit different. And thank you so much for being gracious enough to let us tinker with the song a little bit. And
I'm glad you guys did it.
And I hope you like it. I hope we do well with it. But thanks and
thank you.
Thanks for writing such an incredible song, and we hope the Lord uses it some more to share the story of His gospel.